Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Libra. Oh, yes. Let's see what your current circumstances may be at this time as you meet your soulmate. Oh, look at you. Two of Cups on your mind. Love is on your mind. Maybe this is what you are manifesting. Whatever this is, it looks like you might be, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting like a window might be opening. You may be even feeling this window, right? Four of Pentacles. You might be saving some money. You might be cautious about heartbreak. This might be something that is a little tender for you when it comes to opening your heart up due to some breakup or maybe a really hurtful ending or painful end, if you will. A lot of heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow. May have been from a high school sweetheart or your sweetheart, somebody that you always felt was your number one or the one you were meant to be with. Let's see here. 10 of Pentacles. You might be working on your legacy or creating something to pass down to your children when you have them. If you haven't already, let's just see here. The Emperor. All right. Maybe you are meant to create this with your Emperor, Libra. So, what balance needs to come in here? So this is showing up, some type of breakthrough, some type of maybe door opening or window opening to whatever the door is that's going to open up. Now, I say a window because it's usually a time frame for the window to open, and the door that is meant to open for you is in that time frame, that window, if you will. So it looks like there is a breakthrough. Now, either this person is seeing you as a sweetheart, maybe they know you've had your heart broken, maybe they know you're going to be very cautious, maybe they're being cautious. Let's just see here. Wow, Ace of Cups. So they may know you are the one, or you are seeing this person as the one. We will look at what they're feeling there. However, sometimes it's hard to tell if this is what that person is thinking or if this is what you are initially thinking. And my intention is that this is what you are thinking about. So let's go with that. Wow, the lovers. This is a lot of love. Now, this is the end all be one here with the Ace of Cups. This is a new relationship that would be coming in for you. And the Lover's card here is really great communication, a divine love, if you will, a higher level of love, this higher frequency, if you will. And with that, I mean, wow, it's overflowing in love on both sides of the fence, if you will, you and your person. This is like the one, the one, the one, the one. I keep getting the one. All right, Five of Pentacles. This may be somebody you lost or they lost out on you. Maybe you walked away from them. Maybe they walked away from you. Let's just see here. Wow, Temperance. There may be something you were meant to do together. Uh, a purpose with the Temperance card here. Some type of purpose that you were meant to be doing. Hmm. You may feel this is a purpose that is supposed to happen, or this is your purpose. Let's just see what your person may be feeling at this time. All right, the moon. Okay. There is some uncertainty coming from your person, something that maybe is going to be revealed or feel it something's hidden here that is meant to be for them. Oh, wow. Okay, this is something that may be hidden from your person uh, about this love. Maybe this person doesn't realize you are in love with them. Nine of Swords. All right, well, there is some type of worry or some worry here, a lot of worry actually. with this overflowing love and this uncertainty that your person may have, they may be looking at all the different options or wondering if you have other options. Let's just see here. The Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles. So wondering if maybe there's other options, who you're going to prioritize, or who is your priority in your life, or maybe they're looking at who they're going to prioritize in theirs. We have the Five of Cups. Okay. So this is some sadness, loss, or emotional baggage they may be still carrying and pulling it from relationship to relationship, unable to let it go, or they're worried that maybe that's what is going on with you. Let's just see here. Six of Swords. Okay, this is moving on to calmer waters. Maybe your person decided to walk away. What is this? The Lovers. Wow. Despite this high frequency, this knowing, I want to say, wow, Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to start turning in your person's favor here when it comes to this divine love. Maybe you walked away from this person, maybe they walked away from you. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Three of Coins. This is supposed to be some type of team dynamic or collaboration, if you will, of the two of you coming together. Now, this might be orchestrated to come through. This is something when you're meeting your person, your soulmate, this is what is coming up. So as you meet them, there might be something that you're both highly aware of when it comes to this. You're both showing up with the Ace of Cups, the Lover's card. What else is showing up here? Hmm, interesting that, huh? It does say somebody was left out in the cold, and this might be somebody from a past life. This could be from this lifetime. However, that shows up for you, and we will clarify that in just a moment. Libra, let's just see what this pertains to or what has to do with this. Okay, there may have been a rival here, or this person was competing against you. However, that's showing up for you. Um, they may have had a rival that they were dealing with, but maybe you were a rival in a past life. Oh, there's restrictions here. So this may, interesting enough, this may have been somebody that was meant to teach you some lessons that is a rival from a past life that you come in contact with every lifetime. And there may have been restrictions put on you, or you're restricting how much this person has to do with you. Let's just see here. See what else is showing up here. Oh, okay. Yeah, you exited and there was some resistance. This person maybe really wanted to come after you or tried to on numerous occasions. This was maybe meant to end. This maybe was never meant to come back together, but let's just see on your person's side. We're going to figure this out. Maybe there is somebody that is going to come in here to try to squash this. Let's just see on your side. Okay, there's a turning point here. You might be going back down a street you've already been down with with this person. Oh boy. Okay. You're thinking about access, giving them access to you as a partner. Oh boy. Okay. Now, let's just see if they are classed as a rival to you in a past life and this lifetime and every lifetime. Are you sure you really want to give them access to you? I mean, you are already thinking about it. You might be needing to keep them at a distance. Since these are on the fence, let's get one more. Oh, this one seems to be peeking out. A meeting. Oh boy. So this might not be anything you've orchestrated, but you may have meant to keep this person at a distance, but there is some type of meeting that's coming up together for the two of you. What is this? Oh, there's a lot of attraction between the two of you. However, hmm, is this a friend of the two of you that is meant to be kept at a distance? Is this the person you're supposed to keep at a distance, but there's this major attraction between the two of you? Let's just see how you show up and how this person shows up in the personality section. All right, you may be a protector. You protect your family, you protect your whole the people that make a difference to you or are people that you love. You aren't willing to have anyone hurt them. You're the first one to step up to protect them. Let's see. There is a sabotager here. Maybe you sabotaged this relationship um, due to feeling this rivalry between the two of you. Let's just see. The trickster. Is this how you're seeing them, or is this how the trick's on you as I'm getting here? Maybe you weren't meant to walk away from this person? The healer. This might be something you're meant to heal over. I mean, maybe you felt this person wasn't your person. Maybe these are the feelings that you both had towards one another. Let's just see here. This person's a daredevil. They're willing to take a risk when it comes to you. Let's just see. Stoic. Okay, so disciplined, emotionally stable. So there's this person is coming up. Maybe you really felt they weren't, or they felt you weren't. The jester. So then maybe they were a trickster as well. You both had that in common. Jester and trickster are here, entertaining, fun-loving, joyful. Maybe that's how they saw you. Maybe you thought they were just trying to trick you. Hmm. You're wanting to heal this, or you are being the healer that you've always been. However, you might have learned some things here, or your lessons have brought the two of you back into meeting here. The outlaw. Okay. Now, they might be brazen and audacious and daring, and maybe we're kind of going to come forward anyway, just to show that they're not worried about you or whatever the case is. Oh, it looks like you both have mysticism in your family line or lineage. Both are showing up as mystics, so you both may be very in touch with um, spirit. This is being dedicated and enlightened and serene. Let's just see why this might be showing up the way it is. Did you sabotage this relationship or did they? Because your path is being cleared. So this might be your path all along and it might be being cleared away. Let's just see to free you from unnecessary worry. Oh, I see. So what I'm getting here is they may have sabotaged this relationship. They maybe weren't learning the lesson. They may have kept you in a constant state of worry here. There was some resistance between the two of you. You were meant to keep this person at a distance. Maybe you weren't meant to stay as long as you did. You may have been in a constant state of fear or that fight or flight because you were worried. Maybe this person had a wandering eye because it's a test you will pass. So they may be coming back into your life to test you to see if they're going to get under your skin again. This may not, this part may not be your soulmate. There might be somebody else here that is going to show up with this rival. Okay, so let's just see here. Because your season is arriving, so your person's season is arriving as well to help you find your purpose. Okay, so there is a purpose here. The two of you have a purpose together, and you may already know what your purpose is, or you may have an idea. Sometimes what we think our purpose is going to be, it isn't that at all. But let's just see to let you trust the process. So this is kind of letting spirit show the way, and this person being, I guess, good with listening to what's coming and see it through. And trusting what spirit has coming up for you or for them to help you find inner peace. So I feel like you may have found inner peace here. You're showing up as mystics. You both are. But let's just have a look and see what the love part is, because it's overflowing on both sides. All right. This is loving affirmations. So maybe they always said the right thing to you, or maybe you always told them you love them and maybe they never said it back. Or okay, this is letting go of whatever was in the past with this person, or if it's somebody else here that is a rival. Let's just see what this is. Twin flame recognition. So there may have been, I'm getting maybe you and this person, and then maybe it's a brother-in-law or sister-in-law, or it could be somebody here that is in the family, or if you were ever married to this person, maybe it's part of their family, maybe it's part of yours. I don't know. There's something to do with siblings. There's a lot of desire from this person towards you. So, oh, and a proposal. Now, this could just be promises, empty promises, or maybe it's a promise to do better this time around. This twin flame recognition, not all twin flames come together, but this person has never stopped loving you. They've always felt you were their true love. So, maybe you know that this is a twin flame and that not every twin flame stays together, because it is a little harder to navigate in some ways because it's so intense. Let's just see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Manifesting the one. Are you manifesting the person from your past, or just not able to let that person go? Let's just see what's going on here, Libra. Maybe you let go of somebody that was the one all along, and you're starting to realize this now. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. This is about somebody that you're feeling or thinking about as a sweetheart. You were always sweet to them, or they were always sweet to you. There's some sweetness here, nurturing, kind, loving, that emotionally connected, intuitive, compassionate type of person. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this may be somebody you thought you would marry, or maybe you did, thought it was going to last forever. Um, Wounded warrior here. Now, maybe you always knew you were going to marry someone else. There's something to do with somebody here that you're going to marry that's coming in for you that is that long term. Now, that window, if you will, may be opening at this point for your soulmate to come in. Are you open to receiving whoever this is? Now, they're going to help you take these wands down that you've built up around you due to some past love here. Is this what you're thinking about, that you're worried about, that's going to happen again? Are you worried you're going to project it onto this person? Is this person the one that did this to you? You know the answer to that. Flip it, switch it. If you feel you are more in line with this one than this one, then this may be your side than this side. So flip it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate for you. Just keep in mind, I am just reading the cards and getting the messages for you. And it is a general reading, so take what is yours and leave what is not. And you're going to know if it's your message. It's going to hit home for you in a way that you already thought this through, or you already suspected this was what was going on, or how you were feeling, or however it is resonating with you. Then you're going to know that that is yours to keep and what is not, even if it's not the same storyline. So, let's just see about the Three of Coins, this teamwork here. All right, this is good news. Wow. Okay, it may come in as sudden news. This might be something of an honest discussion, this meeting that may occur that brought everything down. But this person may use their intuition, especially if they're a water sign. I don't know why I'm getting that, but very highly intuitive. Maybe they're very gifted or have abilities that they've tapped into. All right. Whatever the case is, they're going to follow their intuition on which way to go when it comes to this. Now, this may indicate that this is not something to take lightly. This could be more permanent, as well as marriage as permanent. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to put a ring on it and you're going to sign the papers. Maybe you're just going to have a long-term relationship and, wear a ring to say that you're taken or whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're married, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, you're going to both figure this out. I feel like this is going to be something that, because of that twin flame, it is that runner chaser type of dynamic where you may run from each other for years and then meet up again. Destiny has a way of pulling you back together. Now, let's just see about this attraction that you both have. It's a lot of attraction. All right, you may not be carrying all these wands that you were carrying before, or this person isn't. Um, put down all those burdens or timelines or obligations, or feeling like, I feel like maybe it has something to do with boundaries. Now, usually when it comes to boundaries, is it somebody you would allow to bend over those boundaries often? Not having the same boundaries as you would have for everybody else. This person has a way of maybe taking advantage of that, or maybe you were just not willing to put it all on the line because you knew if you did, they might walk away. Now, let's just see. There's the death card. Okay, so I feel like this may have come to an ending. You started to carry your own wand. Things ended off, and you may have been single now and very content in what you're doing now, especially if you are working on self or your own legacy. Um, and this person's kind of gone their own way as well. So let's look at the mystic and see where this goes. All right, you're no longer worried like you were. Look at you. You have a lot of confidence now. You have your purpose. You might know you're a bit of a mystic, or you have mystic abilities of your own. Let's just see. You're very, with that Queen of Wands, this is very confident, determined energy. This is somebody that's very optimistic, looking at things with that cup half full, and not only looking at the positive side of things, but really going after the vision that you feel that you have for your life. Maybe that is your best life. You've already looked at what you want for yourself. Maybe you're already taking action on those things. This is interesting because this is very fiery energy. So you're not one to keep your opinion to yourself if it doesn't mesh with someone else's. You might be the first to say, hmm, okay, well, I don't agree with that, or I'm not buying what you're putting down, or however you speak up. Um, I feel like you may give this person a run for their money. Let's just see here. Oh, they still want to give you an offer. So even if you did sabotage this union or marriage or whatever, maybe you got divorced, maybe you were never getting married, maybe you always wanted to get married to this person, maybe that never ever happened. Maybe somebody else came in between the two of you. You know your situation, but whatever the reason the lesson was, it was meant for you both to have this inner peace. So this rivalry between the two of you, who was better or who, maybe it was both just a lot of stubborn energy and a lot of pride in the way, where you would fight over things that would be end up being about who is right and wrong instead of whatever the reason you were fighting in the first place. That all gets thrown out the window, and when it comes to being right, and you're both fighting to be right. So let's just see. Oh yeah, okay. So this piece may be coming because somebody did something they shouldn't have. They got caught doing it, and it maybe even more than once here, maybe quite a few times they kept doing this because they were bending over the boundaries that were here. Look at you. You may have already started working on your pentacles here. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, or your person is, however that shows for you. Maybe this was choosing wealth over, this may have been about, oh, after this was found out. Let's just see. Yeah, you walk away. You maybe wanted more for yourself, or maybe you weren't seeing yourself in that light of your worth. And I feel like with the pentacle here, this is kind of saying you're very nurturing and practical and reliable. Um, but I feel like you were stable and comfortable and everything else in your life with this person. However, they just couldn't honor you the way you were meant to be honored. It has to do with your self-worth. Maybe you lost your self-worth because of this person always bending those rules on you, taking advantage of your good nature or just who you were as a person. You walk away from this person though. So let's just see about this manifesting the one. So you may have walked away from them. They may have walked away from you. You are manifesting the one with the magician showing up here. This is all about believing in your abilities, trusting who you are and how your abilities matter to you. You're trusting that it's going to come through. You've mastered all of the elements, the earth, fire, air, and water. So, wow, you're feeling you've picked the right person this time around. You're being called to choose. I feel like whoever you end up choosing here, um, you're being called to do so. They may be being called to come in for this meeting. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. I can't make it up. This is overcoming those challenges, okay? This is about your strength and integrity. This is a personal win to you. Now, this here is all about boundaries. You have the upper advantage here when it comes to your boundaries now. And this may be that you've put those boundaries into place now. And it won't matter who it is, if they step on them like you did here, you've walked away because you know your worth. Okay. So whoever you're manifesting, okay, this may have been the whole reason things didn't work out in the first place with this particular person. I almost feel like whoever you're manifesting, it's going to be someone else other than this past person, but they may remind you a lot of what happened. There may be triggers here. You might be worried that you can't get into a relationship because of what happened to you in the past. Whatever happened in the past doesn't define who you are today. It just makes you who you are in terms of dealing with those types of issues. You've dealt with it. Now, the fact of letting that baggage go, you don't want to project this onto someone new that didn't hurt you in the first place. Now, this person may remind you of that type of love. You might be worried they're going to step out on you, or whatever the case is that happened. Let's just see something here. Yeah, there's the strength card. So Libra, you have a lot of inner strength here to see this through. Okay, and that one wants to come too. So whatever this was is dead and buried. And this Knight of Wands, this is somebody that's going to make some bold moves towards you. So I feel like with this, are you the one making the bold moves? Are you wanting to rehatch something that was meant to let go? You know your answer to this. However, this is bold moves of maybe seeing this as dead and buried now. Hmm. I just want to see where this goes for the doors that are meant to open up for you. Let's just do 3 doors. Let's just see what this is. For you, healing. Okay, this is a way of healing things. You may have visions, maybe you have that um, clairvoyance, where you see things, visions, maybe little movies or images, uh, and protection. You are being protected from anyone you are not meant to come together with. It's almost like you might even know who can and cannot come with you. Let's just see about this manifesting. What is this manifesting for you with this person? Oh, okay. This is a twin flame. Now, is it the same twin flame? Do you only have one? Just reflecting on here. Let's just see. You're mirroring one another. Maybe time has a way of healing things. Maybe you're always meant to stay together and get over these situations, but let's just see. Mm, you may have a clear connection to your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides that may be telling you this. Maybe you're getting visions of this person's ancestors. Maybe they are speaking with their own ancestors. Maybe they're speaking with yours. Whatever this case is, when it comes to this person, there's some things that need to be illuminated here. Are you going to let this go? If you were to come back together with this person, would this haunt you forever? Would this be a thing that would keep you worried? Would you be able to let that go over done with if you were to come back together with the same person? And the other thing I'm getting here is I'm getting that once that trust is broken, there's no way of really coming back to that. This might be someone you're manifesting that's going to be new that's coming in for you. And it might be something that you are looking back at the love you shared with this person. Whoever sabotaged this connection you had, you may always thought that this was your end all be all. And things had a way of changing. You were meant to learn some things from this person and let them go. And it looks like that this may have stayed with you for a long time. You might be manifesting someone new to come in. Are you going to be triggered? You're worried that you're going to be triggered here. All right, Libra, let's just see, maybe whoever this past person is will show up in the namesake for initials or the letters that are in their name. This might give you an idea who this might be, if this is a past person or if this is somebody that's similar to what type of love you had. I'm getting similar, but different. I don't know why that's coming up. Maybe this person has learned that they didn't want to lose you in the first place. Somebody may have had to pay some karmic debts here. There may have been legal matters. Maybe you got divorced. Maybe you took a stand towards this person. All right, peace amid chaos. So there was a lot of chaotic energy that was going on here. There is a transformation. So you maybe rebuilt your life now, and there's a profound change that's come through for you and a different perspective about how things are for you. Let's just see. Grateful, count your blessings, having abundance, use your gifts, So there may be a purpose here that you're meant to connect with your gifts, and this person is meant to. Maybe there's some telepathic communication going on here. Something's going to be illuminated to you. There's some inspiration coming in as well. And on the bottom of the deck, we have nurturing, developing your skills, grow, expand, take special care. Now, with this inspiration, you're going to act on your ideas, you're going to express yourself, or you're going to say how it is if it is this past person coming in. So, whatever this is, something will be illuminated to you that is going to give you the signs that you need to know whether you're meant to stay with this past person or if you were meant to let them go and try again for manifesting who you truly want to come in. Maybe you've asked for this person to come back around. Spirit may not be letting that happen, especially if they're throwing down the Tower card. This might be something that is not meant to come back together, and you may need to relearn the lesson. Let's just see here. You're meant to pass the lesson, or this person is. So let's just see. We have JOTGNI. So that might help you figure out who this is. And if you don't know any of these initials of who it might be for you, this might be somebody new. This might be from a past life. And there may be somebody coming in that's going to put up some type of stink here that you've had a rival with every lifetime that tries to get in the way of this every time. And sometimes they maybe do, sometimes maybe they don't. So maybe this time around it's going to be different. And maybe it's not with this past person, but maybe it reminds you of somebody that hurt you. I don't know, whatever it is, if it's a trigger to you, you're going to have to figure out if they're actually doing it or if it's just a manifestation that's going through your mind because of how you were treated before. So you'll figure this out. I feel like you're going to get the signs you need to in regards to this, Libra. So this is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.